Hello everyone, my name is Divine Poet. Okay, that's not my actual name. I go by Laban, but on stage I'm Divine Poet. Sorry for today. I'd scheduled for us to have a live event, but due to unavoidable circumstances, I decided to make this video and upload it instead. But I promise you, the next time I'll ensure that we have that live stream. So today's pieces that I was gonna perform, I'll still record them, and I believe you'll enjoy them. So for piece number one, it's called A Series of Lessons Learned from Disney Movies, and it goes this way. Little Red Riding Hood. Wolf wants to eat a girl. Wolf wants to eat a girl so badly that he pretends to be a role model, a family member, a mentor. In this story, the book tells us that monsters can be spotted easily. We learn the word predators. Sleeping Beauty. Girl gets dragged. Men try to save a girl for a prize. Girl is a prize, not a human. In this, we learn that you just have to save someone from death to earn their love. We learn the word opportunists. I think this is a perfect metaphor for my fear of intimacy. How after the first assault, I gusted myself into Little Red Riding Hood, someone who has laid danger into their own home. The story goes, I met a boy. We agreed to go home together. But the boy grew bored, so he takes. And in this story, I say nothing. But in this one, I say everything you took, I want back. But it gets muddled up in some fairy tale complex. Every problem that has ever presented itself in a Disney movie translates itself into a problem we know the hero will fix. Not the community, the linguist, therapist. Every sequel made to patch up this issue happens. So what happens when there is no hero? Just someone willing for the story to end. 2. I like to go back to the beginning. I like to start a new poem titled, in which I tell Disney to make a movie about assault and the things they teach boys. So I enter the office all wide-eyed and starry-eyed. They ask me all about my idea. So I say, it's like Little Red Riding Hood. Wolf wants to eat a girl. Wolf wants to eat a girl so badly that he pretends to be a role model, a family member, a mentor. Except in this story, the wolf can only get what he asks for. So if he asks for a piece of a girl and she says no, he leaves. And that's the movie. Funny enough, they don't like it. They don't like this idea. They say consent is not how you make a movie. They say consent is what happens after the climax. They say besides, that's not appropriate for our audience. Assault is not a word you teach children. I say it can be. So repeat after me. Coercion is not consent. Coercion is in every language we haven't learned to say no in. Mulan was a movie about the invasion of someone's homeland. I'm sure these kids can understand a little conversation about boundaries. I want a Disney movie. A Disney movie with a soundtrack that I can dance to and cry naked in the shower. But what I want most is seeing when one character fights for their life, and right before the climax pulls one of their teeth, uses it as a sword to show that mouths can also be weapons too. So that was my first piece. It's called Lessons Learned from Disney Movies. So for my next piece today, it's called Nyota Yangu. It's about this girl. So it was about this girl that I liked, but she went sideways. So here goes nothing. So if mapenzi ingekuwa ni blind, then yake nilichoose kuita morning sickness. Cause ile day aligrow sick of me saying evening but still niko morning. Akanishow ameenda kujoin the club ndio live her spirit. Kumbe alikuwa ameenda kwa club ndio partake of the spirit na wine na kuwine comment slap. She was sweet, but maybe ni her sweet butt yenye nilikuwa so interested in, cause udem hakuwa just beautiful, alikuwa beautiful too. Funny that Even after hii yote, hudem aliacha amenitesa juu ya pesa. Si hakupenda shule, but amejipandisha class ndio apate sponsor. Funny that akitembea alikuwa na mada, na with her name Malkia, si akitembea alikuwa na slay car queen. But I wish angerealize mapema that makeup hainge make up for the lost time alipoteza akisimama kusikiza rhyme. But then if wishes were horses and beggars on rhyme. Her parents walikuwa na picture of a perfect daughter. Water na si maji kimwagika haizoleki. Dunia rangi rangile kishapaka rangi on her white wedding gown, so hadi angejaribu kurudisha back to its original color, then angekuwa na feature white. So huu dem ungempata na hakriu alikuwa noti, kwa kubwa ungemuita kinoti, mtumwa wa sherati. So majirani walimtumia ka the perfect example of the devil on the cross, an angel in hell. Atangekuwaje an angel in heaven kama parents walishindwa kumprovide her safe haven. So huu dem alihata classes due to lack of school fees, na babake alikuwa out there looking for karo. Na si I thought an unborn baby ndio alifanya wasee wa stay, but babake alichoose to stay away na like a store away. Huu dem alikuwa chased away akaenda kuishi kwa streets. So alikosa father figure, na the only figure alikuwa nayo ni her figure na 4 figure, of which ilikuwa shred into pieces because alikuwa ameiokota kwa dustbin. So she had just been but a dust bin. But in narrative ilikuja ikachange ile day alirealize that hakulelewa na maziwa but still alimea milk teeth. Ile day alirealize that hakuhitaji kustone wala kunywa wines in spirit ndio kuina high spirit. Ile day alirealize that hakuhitaji kustone ndio reach high places. So in narrative ilikuja ikachange ile day alifind Christ. Love and peace out. Yeah, so I hope you are enjoying this, guys. Don't forget to comment. Tell me, let's engage in a conversation, because normally I like my audience to be lively. I like criticism, positive criticism. So if you believe there's something that I need to do better, I'm open for suggestions. Next time, I'm working on having some music in the background, some beats, some tunes, some melodies, depending on how you want to call them. And I believe with that it'll make the poetry beat a bit sweeter. So down to my final piece. I hope you guys are still loving the show. Well, it's not a show because it's pre-recorded, but I hope you're loving it. So I'll perform my last piece, my final piece, but hey, it's not final because I'm still doing some more shows. So this piece is called Chains of Africa, My Motherland. So it's all about Africa and how we have abandoned our culture, all in the name of becoming westernized. Yeah, so enjoy. So a long time ago, I used to write stories. I used to write stories of my motherland. You see, once upon a time, black people didn't call other black people black people. Once upon a time, young men in Africa didn't fantasize of getting a free car. Once upon a time, when Africa was green and the zebras black and white, it was simpler, until the Europeans came and called us colored. You see, once upon a time, Africa was beautiful. It was beautiful until we were told that it ain't. Once upon a time, Africa was precious. We had gold, so we came first, until the Europeans came to steal them and made us third world countries. And with their blue eyes, they created machines that could fly. And with that, we fell in love, making us like flies, because then we became wasted. They branded themselves gods among us men, and like the earth and the sky, they made us apart. Once upon a time, Africa was precious. Africa was precious until they decided to bend us with their will so they could have their way which has now led our young men and women to graduate with masters only to become slaves of inhumanity. Our daughters don't care about their P2's exams so long as their P2's becomes a success. You see, once upon a time, we changed our ethnic names until they came and withdrew our heritage so as to call our children Morgan. Once upon a time, our young men had dreams. They had dreams bigger than those of Martin Luther. Once upon a time, Africa was precious. We prided ourselves over our black skin until they convinced us that our melanin was a symbol of weakness. Once upon a time, we loved our skin until they told us that black skin is a sin. Little do you know that we were just causing a sin. You see, once upon a time, Africa was precious. Africa was beautiful. until you are told it ain't. So I want us today to go back to that Africa where we valued our culture, Africa where we valued our heritage. So let's get back to our roots and culture. So that's it for today. I've been your host Laban. Call me Divine Poet. So from here at Kaunda Bros Entertainment, I want to say thank you very much for viewing this. Thank you for being part of my family, the Art at Heart family. And before I forget, I've been working with a group of artists to bring you an event that will be smoking hot. It will be lit, legendary event. So it will be happening next month on the 18th, 17th, and the 18th of October 2020. The venue will be at YMCA Central along Status Road. So the tickets go, early bird tickets go for 350 shillings, and the late tickets will be available for 500 shillings. But hey, why wait for the 500 shillings tickets? Well, you can grab yours now. So grab your tickets at mookh. I'll be posting the link to for you to purchase the ticket at the description. I hope that you guys will support, because we are doing this for the love of art at heart. Love and peace out. So peace out. Love you guys. Thank you very much for being there for me, guys. I'm here because you're there. And remember that we poets don't write poetry, we sweat poetry, we bleed poetry, because we are poetry. Peace out. Thank you.